All right, so we are online and I can see a bunch of you here as well. Let me share the presentation as well. Yeah, great. So hello everyone. Again I'll check the audio. Can all of you hear my voice clearly? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So welcome to the first session of Maths Olympiad camp. This one is coming up in the on for 1st November. The start date of this Olympiad is on 1st November. This particular session from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This 1 hour session is for kids, which means it is for students of class 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are in these classes, then you'll be able to enjoy this session. Others can attend the session later. I mean, from 7 p.m. we have the intermediate camp, and from 8 p.m. we have the seniors camp. So you can attend those as well. Okay. All right. So we will start today with a very simple problem. I hope all of you have pen and paper with you. If you don't have pen and paper, this will be a good time to grab pen and paper. Go ahead and get some pen and paper, all of you. All right. Okay, great. So I'm assuming that all of you have pen and paper right now. Now let's do the first part of this problem.
How can we join the 7 p.m. season?
The link will be posted in Skype groups and all. Okay. So we will be starting with a very simple problem. We'll be starting with, let me draw with a pen. We will be starting with a wireframe picture of a cube. So this word is quite important. The wireframe picture of a cube. So what does that mean? Well, you start with a single square like this. You start with one square and you draw another square that overlaps the first square. Okay, so start with one square and then draw another square that overlaps the first square. And now join the corners of this. Join the corners of the square to make the cube. All of you, could all of you draw this on your notebook? Let me hear from some of you. Yeah. Okay, I can see someone showing me a thumbs up. Who is this? Can you tell me your name? What's your name?
Look.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, I can see it. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so this is the wireframe picture of the cube. Okay, so I'll show to, yeah, very nice. So I'll show it to all of you one more time. Let me change the color of the pen. Maybe that will be easier for you to see. Maybe I can use blue. So you first draw one square and you draw another square that overlaps the first one. Okay, the blue is almost not visible, so maybe I can change it to yellow. Let's see. Yeah, this one is better. We have a yellow square and then another yellow square, and then we join the corners of these squares. We join the corners of these squares and we have the wireframe picture of the cube. Okay, great. So what's the next step? Well, we will color the opposite faces of the cube. you can color the opposite faces of the cube. So how do you color the opposite faces? So all of you can see this particular cube. All of you can see this particular cube. So those who are watching this in YouTube, they can use this link here to join the Zoom session. Okay, so maybe I can give you the link, a direct link to join the Zoom meeting. Okay, great. All right, so the question is, how do you color this? So you have to have the opposite faces, and the opposite faces must have the same color. So let me do that. Let me color the opposite faces. I'll change the color to, let me use a highlighter. Yeah, let's use a highlighter. So whatever the color of this face is, let's say green, then the bottom face will also have the same color. The bottom face will also have the same color. Okay?
Yes.
So I'll draw the wireframe picture one more time. Maybe we can see this better using the wireframe picture. So here is the first square. Here is the second square. And we join the corners like this. Now we will color the faces such that the top and the bottom face will have the same color. The top and the bottom face has the same color. So let me do one thing. Let me use, let's use cyan for this. So the top face is cyan and the bottom face is cyan. Okay. And you can also use shading in your picture. You can draw this in your picture. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me, so if this is, let me give names to the corners: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. So we gave names to the corners. Okay, so suppose this particular face is green. So the face ADEH is green, suppose. If the face ADEH is green, can anyone tell me which other face is green? Which other face is green? If ADEH...
Sir, BCGF.
BCG, sorry?
BCGF, sir.
Okay. I see some raised hands. Okay. BCGF. That's correct. Exactly. BCGF is green as well. So this particular face right here is green.
BCGF.
Yeah. BCGF. Perfect. Now we have two more faces left. And we can color them with maybe red. Let's color these two faces with red. So can anyone tell me the name of the two faces which I have not yet colored? Give me the name of the two faces which I have not yet colored.
DCGH and ABFE. ABEF. ABEF and DCHG. ABEFHGCD.
Okay, ABEF is surely one of the faces which I have not yet colored. And then the other one is DCGH.
And DEHGH.
Perfect. So let's color this two in red. Let's color these two in red. Okay, someone else is coming. Okay, so I'll use the pen color as red, and let me do the shading. This is the back and this is the front. Okay, so this is sometimes known as the two color coloring, the two color coloring of this particular cube, the two color coloring of this cube, right? Do all of you understand this much? Do we have this much clear?
Yes, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what we really want to do is we want to open up this cube and lay it flat, but I want to know what type of colors it will look like. So the final picture that we will have, the final picture that we have will be a colored picture, and it will be a flat picture. There will be squares in it. It will be a flat picture. The question is, how will that picture look like? How will that picture look like? Can all of you draw it on your notebook? Give it a try, all of you. Draw it on your notebook. I'll give you a little time to do exactly that. And in the meantime, I will put the name of the link. Okay, maybe it's here. Right. So if you have not yet registered for it, you should go ahead and register for the program, for the Olympiad, which is coming up in November 1. So maybe I put the link here. You can do this at the end of the class. Okay. So this is the link. All right. So I hope all of you are drawing it. So the final picture, even without coloring, can anyone tell me how will it look like? If so, what am I asking you to do? Well, imagine that the cube is made out of cardboard. Okay, imagine that the cube is made out of cardboard. So you have cut the cardboard in a certain way and you have folded the pieces back to make the cube. So if you unfold it, and lay it flat, how will the picture look like? Can anyone?
Guys.
Very nice. Pari, I can see your picture. I really like the picture. Very good.
Sir,
excellent.
I have made the picture. Can I show it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Show me the picture. This is Avani Goel. Okay, I can see Avani's picture as well. Very good. Excellent. Who else has done the picture already? Let me see.
Sir, I.
Okay, I see Shourodip is here. I can see something from Shourodip. Yeah. Okay. Great. So let me check this. Excellent. So most of you have understood the picture. Let me draw the picture and in this space. So the picture will have 6 squares in it. Let me draw this using white colors so that you understand how it looks like. So let's use white. So we have there will be 6 squares, and it would look like a cross. Yeah, this is the picture. This is how it will look like. So you can think of this as the floor. This is the first wall, the second wall, the third wall, and the fourth wall. So you sort of fold it back up. You fold it back up, and then this is the ceiling. This is the top floor. This is the top floor. So you put the lid back in. You see, the most important part of this problem is to use your imagination. There is no formula involved in it. There is no formula involved in it. So you have to use your imagination. If the cube opens up, if the cube opens up, how will it look like? Well, it will look like this cross, and then if you fold back the 4 walls, then you will have exactly that. Okay, someone is drawing something on the board. Please clean it up. Don't draw it on the board. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now let's come back to this picture. The real question is this: how will the 4 colors look like? So I'll draw this a little bit bigger. And I'll draw it in a flat way. Like this, okay? Okay, so we have 3 colors. Suppose green, red, and blue. Suppose we have 3 colors, okay? If this one is red, I'll number the squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If number 3 is red, which else is red? What other square is red?
6.
6 is also
Number
red.
6, sir.
Perfect. Number 6 is red. Very good. Okay. Suppose this one is blue. Number 1 is blue. Then which other wall is blue?
Number 5.
Number 5 is blue. Okay. And if this one is green, 2 is green, then 4 is also green.
4.
Excellent.
4.
Excellent. So we know exactly how to do this, right? We now have a solution for this problem. Now let's make this problem a little bit different, and let's talk about not a cube but an octahedron. So I'll show you how it looks like. Let me erase the pen a little bit. So we will be, instead of using the cube, I'll be using the octahedron. And we will try the same problem, same imagination exercise with the octahedron. So how will it work? Okay, so the octahedron is like this. So this one looks like a barfi. If you have seen this in your in your nearby sweet shop, this looks like a barfi. And you have another flat barfi like this. And then you can join these 2 points and these 2. And you can join these 2 by dotted lines. And you have this beautiful geometric figure known as the octahedron. It's quite nice. Okay. All All right, great. Yes, Rajiv, I can see the YouTube messages. Yes. All right, so now that we have the octahedrons, we want to color the faces, the opposite faces, using the same color. So color opposite faces using same color. Okay. All right. So Rajiv, I gave a link in the comment. You can check that. Uh, uh, so Rajiv has a question that how to register for the Bose Olympiad. The link is in the description. You can check the link. It contains the link to join the session, the Olympiad. Yeah. Okay. So how many colors will be necessary to do this? Can anyone tell me that? How many colors will be necessary to draw? Okay, so Shauradip is saying 4. 4 because there are 8 faces, right? There are exactly 8 faces, so it should need 4. It shouldn't need more than 4. Yeah. Okay. So there are exactly 4 colors necessary to draw to color this such that the opposite faces have different color.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so how do you do it? Okay, so let me mark the points again.
और इसके opposite कौन सा है? ये
A, B,
This
C,
is the another one. Red.
D,
Okay.
E.
Now you see this, Ashi. This one.
Now let's
If
pair
I
up
name
these faces.
you-
Okay, Ashi, could you mute your mic so that it is okay? Thank you. All right. So can anyone tell me what is the face opposite to ABC? Opposite to ABC, which face do we have?
DEF. DEF. Sir, AED.
AD. Okay, great.
DEF.
So opposite to ABC, we have the face AED. In someone said that. Someone else said something else. What? Can anyone else give me another answer?
DEF.
Okay, someone is saying it's DEF. So which one is correct? ABC, let me mark that a bit carefully so that all of you can see it. What is the face opposite to ABC? What is the face?
DEF. So DEF.
So DEF is the correct answer. Yes, absolutely. So DEF, indeed. Okay, what is the face opposite to AED?
BCF.
It's BCF. Perfect. What is the face opposite to ABE?
ACD.
Not really. No. Anyone else? What is the face opposite to ABE? ABE, yes.
CDF.
CDF, perfect. And what is the face opposite to ACD?
BEF.
BF. And we are done. We have managed to draw all the match up all the faces, right? We have managed to match up all the faces. So now the question is, if we open up this cube and lay it flat, how will it, I'm sorry, open up this octahedron and lay it flat, how will the picture look like? And then how will the colors be laid out? So the resulting picture will have a bunch of triangles. Can anyone tell me how many triangles will be there in the final picture if we lay it flat?
8.
There will be exactly 8 triangles. Perfect. Very good. In the final picture, there will be 8 triangles. So I'll just clean up the space a little bit. How will the 8 triangles be laid out? How will that flat picture look like? Can all of you draw it on your notebook and show it to me?
See, like this.
Draw it on the notebook and show, you can show it in the camera. How will the flat picture look like?
Sir, like this.
Okay, someone has a picture. Shourodip is showing something, but it's so small that okay, I enlarged the video now. Okay. I see some of.
There's something like this.
I see some people are giving good pictures.
There's something like this.
Yeah, maybe. Make sure that there are exactly 8 triangles in your picture. Exactly 8 triangles. Okay. So you can do this same experiment with all the triangles, all of the platonic solids. In fact, it's a very good paper cutting geometry experiment. Some of you have done this in level 1 Maths Olympiad program at Chinta. It is very important that you make these paper figures in your home. It really helps to boost your visualization, how you are seeing the geometric objects. So I want to give all of you a homework. Why don't you create this paper models? So take a piece of paper, create paper models for cubes, for octahedrons, and for other platonic solids. So I will write down the name, and this is like a project that you can do at your home. The name of the solids are platonic solids. So I'll just put the name here. Maybe it's platonic solids. So try to create paper models of that, and you can submit the models that you have created in support@chinta.com. and we will be able to showcase some of them, especially the ones which are really good. So you can submit. Okay, maybe I can just put it here. Submit paper models of platonic solids. So you have to first figure out what are platonic solids. Then you have to make models of them using paper and scissor and a bit of tape. And then you can submit it at support@chinta.com, and we can showcase some of it in our website. Okay. Just a word about the Olympiad that is coming up on November 1. The next training session is on 6 p.m. next Tuesday. So same time next week. This is a bit of geometry that we did. In the next session, we will be doing a little bit of counting problems. And those who are already in Chinta programs, you can keep on practicing the problems that you are practicing for Maths Olympiad, and that will be sufficient for the Olympiad. Okay. All right. So it's great to see all of you. I'll see you next week for another half an hour or a little bit more maybe, and we will do some exciting problems. Thank you and goodbye, all of you. Take care.